Welcome back. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I'm Jeff, and this channel is where I review my personal gun collection and I share it with you guys. If you like this content, click that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. It'll help your channel grow. Also, hopefully it'll give me opportunities to work with other YouTubers and maybe some companies down the road. Also, the icon button, and it looks like a bell. If you click on that, you'll get notified of my latest uploads. That being said, let's get on with the review.
Welcome to my calculated randomness. We are here at the range, and I'm being taught lots of safety lessons and rifles. Yours truly, Rachel.
This is her first time on the channel. Look at his arms, man. Jesus. She brought guns to the range, but yeah. Okay, so this is what we're going to be shooting. So I would say the groupings are pretty tight. I'm going to go with an inch maybe. Damn, that looks good. Kicking things off, I want to give a special thanks to J&K Associates. I've had a lot of inquiries as to my relationship with J&K. It's pretty simple. I am just a customer and they are good friends. Their customer service is amazing. So this gun was purchased pre-owned. It's a pretty cool story actually, which I'll go over as the video continues. So let's dive into this, talk a little more about the purchase, how I acquired this through J&K Associates. This is pretty much the unboxing. It came with the original box. It also came with the original tube. We'll discuss this a little more as we move on. But yeah, so pre-owned. That's something that I don't hear a lot as far as seeing at a gun show or even in any kind of pawn shop. I just don't. So previously, I created a video for J&K Associates. I did not get paid. It was nothing like that. It was simply paying homage to great customer service and a really good relationship and a great shop. In that video, I saw, uh-oh, look who it is. You guys, you know what? Don't mind my baby. She's so cute. Hi, baby. You want to say hi to the camera? Anyway, sorry, guys. So yeah, when I was creating that video, I realized that they, at the time, had a Benelli M4. In this case, it was this one. So I called J&K up. I talked to them and said, hey, look, I saw this while I was creating my video. If you ever get another Benelli M4 in your shop, please give me a call, because these things are not cheap. You know, they range right around $2,000 or so. Time went by. I've never saw one at their shop again. I kind of forgot about it, to be honest with you. Then lo and behold, I went to the shop to get another gun worked on, and I saw this in the corner of my eye, sitting on a shelf. So immediately, of course, I had to ask, you know, what is the situation about this Benelli M4? As my cat's still sitting here chilling. So, yeah. So she's probably just gonna sit there and relax the whole video. Anyway, as I was talking with them, he said, hey, look, you know, this was, I believe it was on layaway, and whatever happened, it was now available. So instantly I said, well, let's make a deal. So we did. We talked, and I traded 2 other guns for this. And yeah, I came home with this. It was a hell of a trade. I could not complain at all. So lo and behold, here it is. And of course, we will do a safety check. And as you can see, the gun is unchambered. And it's a little hard to tell, but there's a follower inside. The gun is not pointing at the kitty cat or anybody else. And this is how the gun is chambered in. That means the round would go inside. And as we can see, nothing's inside. They did not come with this buttstock. This was actually purchased through BenelliParts.net if you're interested in purchasing this actual stock. This is fully collapsible and adjustable, as you can see here. This has 3 positions where you can adjust it. Key thing, depending on what your Benelli is, they sell this stock with or without this. So that's something you're going to want to look into as far as having that tube. Looking at the stock in more detail, you're going to have a groove right there, and that is going to be your first adjustment. This is currently in the second adjustment, and then that will be your third. So your length of pull obviously is going to be adjusted to how you like to shoot. And a reference point, this is the factory stock that it came with. Going to be about the same length. The difference is this is going to be heavier and this is not adjustable. As far as the actual grip, it is going to be identical to the factory one. So they're pretty much exactly the same. Alright, I'm taking a break from the video. As you can see here, I have a Christmas tree in my living room and a couch. I've been sleeping on this couch way too much. I am too relaxed. We are celebrating early Christmas, I guess you could say, which is why this video is taking so long. So I apologize, and I'm gonna get back to this video. Actually, we have a cameo. Dakota, hi baby. Yep, she's saying hi. Oh, she's being really nice. Normally, she doesn't like me, doesn't really like me that much, but yeah, we're gonna become friends before you know it. Back to the video. Here's a better look at the stock fully collapsed. Man, that thing is beautiful. And here's another view of everything in its entirety. I absolutely love this gun. As far as loading this, it is a little different than most shotguns. So if you look closely, right at this little tab right there. So first thing you're gonna do is make sure that your actual chamber is open, and you'll see your follower right there. That is telling me that nothing is loaded currently in this gun. But obviously, you want to always double check and make sure. Alright, nothing's inside. So in typical fashion, most shotguns, when you chamber back, is going to load around. With the Benelli, it's a little bit different. So you're going to put your round in. Once you do so, you're going to go ahead and press this little button right here. You're going to hear a click. Then you're going to chamber back. Obviously right now there's not a round inside. If there was, this would fully chamber forward and the gun would be loaded, which makes it a little bit unique when you're shooting this. Moving forward, as we talked about previously, the tube has been changed. This came with this tube, so this is going to be 7-in-1 as far as its capacity. And here is the original tube that came with the gun. The follower is also changed out. As you can see here, this is the original follower. And here's a better look of the gun. When I received this gun, I went ahead and called Benelli. I read the serial number off to them. I wanted to find out as much information as I could about this gun. It does have tritium night sights. This is a 2016. I don't recall ever seeing, if it would focus, night sights on another shotgun. I could be wrong. If I am, please correct me. Let me know. You have your ghost ring sights that are fully adjustable, and then of course you have your Picatinny. For a reference point, we're going to weigh this unloaded. And it's a shy bit below 7 pounds and 15 ounces. As you can imagine, if you want to see what this trigger would pull at, it's probably going to be a heavy pull. I'm guessing somewhere above 5 pounds. In case you want to use this for home defense, or obviously if you're using this out in the field for law enforcement or military, you want to make sure when you pull this trigger, you meant it. So this should be a heavier trigger pull as compared to your typical AR or something like that. Most ARs in mil spec are right around 5.5-ish, so I'm guessing this should be above that. Overall length, if fully collapsed, all the way to the tip of the gun, it is going to be 35 inches, and then fully extended will be about 40 inches.
Welcome to my calculated randomness. We are here at the range, and I'm being taught lots of safety lessons and rifles. Yours truly, Rachel.
This is her first time on the channel. Look at his arms, man. Jesus. She brought guns to the range, but yeah. Okay, so this is what we're going to be shooting. We're going to be shooting some law enforcement buckshot, and we got some federal buckshot. And then we have, of course, the Benelli M4. We've also been shooting Mark 18, and then the Glocks, and mechanic. And we're at the 25-yard range, but we'll be shooting a lot closer for the Benelli M4. You ready?
Let's do this.
Felt pretty good. That looks pretty good. And then that is pretty damn brutal. So I would say the groupings are pretty tight. I'm gonna go with 1 inch maybe. Damn, that looks good. Alright. You good?
Yep. So what is this?
That's gonna be slug.
Slug. Federal, right?
It's gonna be a slug. I think it's PDX home defense. So we'll see how it feels. I'm sure it's gonna hurt.
How many you shooting?
I think we got 7 and 1.
7 and 1. Let's walk down and check the target out. Yeah, I think she'll put a little damage to somebody.
Good God. I love you. This concludes my review of the Benelli M4. If you guys want to learn more about J&K Associates to see maybe if they have any more pre-owned Benelli M4s, it might be difficult. This is very hard to come by pre-owned. I do know they have a Mossberg 930, pretty cheap, I think right around $450. I will put a link in the description below of their information and also a link to a video of their entire shop. So, thanks again. I appreciate it, guys, and I will see you at the next review.